or tonight rather. Seattle, how you doing tonight? Y'all doing all right? So I got some ground rules. Is that all right, Seattle? First of all, I gotta know, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
All right, good evening. My name is Sweeter Rita, and I'm here with Mr. Darien Brockington. Yes, and we are here with VNT, and we're going to go ahead and do a couple of questions with Mr. Darien tonight. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well. Nice and tired, but I'm good.
You doing good? Okay. Very nice performance. We want to thank you tonight for your performance.
Thank y'all
Definitely
for
felt that. Okay.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about Mr. Darien and your name. I believe you're the good one, the one that's. Tell us a little bit about your name.
Yes, my name actually means he who upholds the good.
Yes.
So, and I actually try to uphold the good at all times.
Okay, sounds good. And you are also a songwriter?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
also a former member of Foreign Exchange as well as Connected?
Well, let me clear that up.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Fonte and Nicolay are actually the Foreign Exchange.
Okay.
The contributions that we make, we're guest performances. Me, Yazara, Musina. Every time you see a name like that, we're always a guest. We're not a part of the group per se. But we're such a family that it's easy to think that we are part of the group.
Okay.
So that's how that works.
Same thing about Little Brother too?
Same thing. Same thing with Little Brother. I recently released online my mixtape.
Yeah, that's right. 26 tracks, right?
About 23 something.
It's about 26.
About 26. Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about that. Why showcase online versus just any other type of project?
Well, because I had been quiet for a while. You know what I mean? I wanted people to see what I was going through in that quiet time. You know, I mean, it was a very awkward moment. You know, trying to stay grounded in what you're doing, and then getting caught up in the hype, wanting to be the next guy. You know, that's very real. And when you start doing that, you end up chasing your own tail, and you lose focus. You know, and what I failed to do was put God in front of everything that I was trying to do. So I got to a place where I just kind of shut down. I got overwhelmed with myself because I didn't recognize myself as the person that I am.
Right.
You know, trying to do my music, and I felt like before I lost myself, it was better to just stop. But before I got to that point, I was making all these songs like that. Just if you listen to the mixtape, it sounds mad almost. It's like it's all over the place. Like some of it's very poppy, some of it's very organic, some of it's very mainstream R&B. But that's just where my head was.
That's where you were at that time.
I was trying to figure out who I was. You know what I mean? And the thing was, I already knew who I was, but I forgot. You know what I mean?
So what is the comparison from Little Brother to Foreign Exchange to the exact album that you have online? What is the comparison? How does this stand out to you?
Well, I'll say this. People are used to hearing me with the Foreign Exchange and Little Brother. Me as my own entity is something that is slowly taking hold, slowly growing, slowly building. So, it's like, it's a movement, you know what I mean? I would have to think of it as a movement. We're moving till we get to a place. When you think of me, you think of me as a working body of art, you know what I mean? Not just an addition to something, you know what I mean? And I think that's where what I'm swimming through right now, just trying to establish who I am as my own, as an artist on my own.
Artist. What do you have to say in comparison to the music that's brought out today? What makes you stand out different? What makes Darien Brockington different from the R&B music, soul, neo-soul music that's out today? Tell us a little bit about that.
I think that because of the way the industry has gone down and because how commercial things have become, music has become very divided. It's either very commercial,
yes, it is,
or it's very organic. There is no in between.
There is no in between.
And I feel like that's where I fit in. I feel like I'm the in between. I don't really fit in
either or.
But I'm so much in the middle that I'm relevant, but yet it is